dreams come true. Who is the mysterious Don? Where does role of Rattle and Roll fit into this? Why did Mr. Rattle stow away to America? What is a jam? Where did Mr. Rattle get counterfeit money? Why doesn't Mr. Rattle have whiskers? All these and other questions will be answered in the first and following issues of Rattle and Roll.
Twisted Fairy Tales. The YouTube show you love to watch bring you an anthology truly top-notch. Over 14 stories and over 80 pages. Rest assured this is not for all ages, so sit back in your chair, drink up your ale, and grab your copy of Twisted Fairy Tales. Showcasing creators, both old and new, the bargain bin knew just what to do. Cool art, cool stories, all from cool scripts. To top it off, we added some sexy chicks.
Bargain bin, let's see what crowd is in. Baba Dave and his hair. He's old man, but please don't stare. Alright, he's on the bargain bin. Now this just in, it's just in. Our new guy here just snuck in. He takes a joke, he just don't care. He's a regular gummy bear. New boy, here on the bargain bin. Bonus section, it's area black. For the furries, he's got your back. Along with Neve, that rhymes with Steve. Can she weave? She'll knit you a sleeve. Whoa, they're on the bargain bin. It's on Monday night. If you're lucky, it's on time. It's a pile of shite, but to miss it is a crime. Just out the gate, it's Rob GP. He's not a dog, but he'll make you pee. Up for a laugh, he'll laugh at Oat. If he falls flat, he'll get his coat. Whoa, we are the bargain bin. You hear the bargain bin, huh? This is the bargain bin.
Good evening, Monday. So, whoa, what am I doing here? What? Okay, shouldn't someone else be here? Yeah, somebody else should be here. But, he's been taking care of his little bundle of joy. Well, that's what I heard, at least. I mean, mind you, it's not the first time he's been in the emergency room with it stuck in a vacuum cleaner. Here's Area Black!
Rob, we weren't going to tell him about the time I got it stuck in a vacuum cleaner.
All I have to say is... What's his name? Henry?
And
who else is here? Well, let's see. There's actually somebody here with something to celebrate, isn't there? I mean, this guy's just finished his 10th book.
Wow.
Mind you,
Indeed.
I've read at least 15. Here's Justin.
That was good. Thank you, Rob. That was really good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
When you went down the line of getting his knob stuck in a vacuum cleaner, I thought that bastard.
I didn't say knob.
You was doing that, and I was cringing. I thought if he introduces me first, I'm gonna fucking kill him. But you spared me that one.
Just wait till next week.
Yeah, I can't.
We got to it now.
Yeah, but when he was talking about it, I was going, "Oh, don't you say my name first." But yeah. You took the bullet for me on this time.
Next week, I'll introduce you. And here's Justin, a man who got his knob stuck in a toaster.
Justin, the gummy bear thing is stuck. We're going to move on to the dick stuck in.
No,
thing
please don't.
From now on.
The worst thing is I actually know someone who's claimed to have done that.
What, a toaster or a vacuum?
Vacuum cleaner.
I mean,
let me just. I'll quickly tell the story.
Sandwich maker.
No, where this place where I was working at, we were on the break. We were over the break table talking about old sitcoms, and the one that the one with Samantha Janus, and where she was in the sitcom with the guy that was permanently stuck in his flat. I can't remember what it was called now, but they come home one day and the agoraphobe character got his nub stuck in the vacuum cleaner, and we were saying, "Oh, do you remember that episode?" And one of the guys who was sitting on the table, he was a bit special, let's just put it that way. And he went, "Oh, I did that once." And all of us just looked at him in horror and just collapsed fucking laughing. It was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. And it was I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
It's not like the thing that you bring out, is it?
No, it's not. But like I said, the guy was a bit special. So I can't say any more horribly, but yeah, that's the story. Carry on anyway.
Henry Hoover.
Over here in Germany a few years ago. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, nothing. Carry on, Rob.
I was going to say over here a few years ago, a university thesis was written totally about this topic, about how many like appliances people get their bits caught in per year. Could you imagine? Hey, so at a student party, so what are you doing? I'm doing macroeconomics, and how there are no countries anymore, just corporations. What are you doing? I'm doing about people getting their knobs stuck in vacuum cleaners. Who's going to be the most interesting talking partner at dinner? Okay, back to you, are you?
Back to me for what now?
Yeah, back to me for what?
Hey, buddy. Damn, what the absolute flip? Yeah, we were expecting a show last week.
Yeah, man.
Dude, come on, what gives?
Well, I do have some good news. I don't know how else to reveal it other than by changing my StreamYard name. There we go. Indeed, I'm a dad now. I've got little baby Blackness.
Welcome to the Dad's Club.
Yeah, and it's been a week, and it's generally been both the toughest and the best weeks of my life. So yeah. I am absolutely over the moon. And we haven't put any photos of her out yet, but you two on stream, you can look forward to seeing her afterwards. I'll go and gather her.
And how is Mrs. Blackness doing?
We've got, Mrs. Blackness is doing really well. Really well. We were well looked after by, the midwives and the big man upstairs. So all okay here. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to, Neve doesn't read my comics, so I grew someone who did.
I grew someone who did. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that.
Geez, that's great. That's all right. None of my kids take an interest in my books, so welcome to the club.
Yay. I shall call her Mini-Me.
And we haven't put... Oh, did you hear her then? We haven't put any pictures out online, but let's say she takes after her dad in this regard.
Yeah. So. Hopefully none of my kids take after my haircut.
Especially the girls.
Well, hopefully not. Although I do remember,
mind you, gothic punk, they could do it themselves, can't they?
Yeah. Although I do remember my eldest son taking a little jab at me once because he was making himself a cup of tea and his hair looked like it was on sideways. And I said to him, Matthew, for fuck's sake, brush your hair. Looks like you've been dragged through a bush. And he went, at least I'm not bald, Dad. And I leaned in close and went, runs in the family, Matthew. That took the wind out of his fucking sails.
Right.
Hey, good to see Ryu Gunpla. I haven't seen you before. Welcome.
The
most disjointed comic book stream you have ever watched.
Yeah, and probably will ever watch.
I hope you enjoy. Good to see you, Dave. Glad everything went well, Aria. Congrats on Mini Blackness. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to Tom and Ryu as well, who said congratulations. Oh, and Hojo. Speaking of Hojo, we've got a special little something we're going to show off today.
Yes, we do.
Stay tuned for more, guys. Stay tuned for more. We've got a busy show today. Up first, it's the news. I forget which order we're going in now.
I'm looking at the chat. Oh, hang on.
Hollywood actors have now gone on strike, joining their writing comrades.
Ethan Van Sciver launches 2 new comic book campaigns.
Deadpool 3. Thank you for the pointing. Thanks.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 filming, and Wolverine gets a familiar look.
The final books of the long late Peregrine Indiegogo campaign are shipping to the last of their backers.
That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Who's next?
It's not again. Oh my god!
My internet's so laggy, so I don't know if I've missed a bong or not.
One more, Eisner's. Hang on, wait.
Bong! Local girl makes good in the Eisners.
Which logo, Kel Rob?
Well,
Don't
UK's
understand
pretty
That
that.
sounds
local,
wrong.
No, the UK's pretty local, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Just some girl I was following.
yeah.
Okay, back over to Justin.
I think.
It is.
Bong.
So what's the crack with the Hollywood strikes, Justin?
Right, so the Hollywood writers' strike first started back in May the 2nd this year. It was a row over residual pay from gigs after doing stuff for various streaming services. I did understand it a little bit, but my sympathy was very limited because, well, to be quite frank, most of the stuff coming out nowadays, especially on streaming services, is shit. And the writing it's atrocious in some cases. For examples, you need to look at the cancelled adaptation of Cowboy Bebop and what was another one? The Willow series, for examples of how shite the writing was. The actors then joined them on the 14th of this month, both, of course, aiming for better pay and working conditions. Some pundits or experts, whichever you want to call them, suggested that these strikes could last until the end of the year. And Hollywood, of course, has ground to a halt in the meantime. Do you want me to voice my opinions on this first, or do you guys want to have a crack before I go into it?
What are your thoughts?
Okay, my thoughts on this is I honestly couldn't give a toss because again, this is my personal opinion, so feel free to disagree with me in any way you see fit. But I have looked at what's been coming out of Hollywood, both on streaming services and the main theaters, and it's crap. It just seems to be content for content's sake. There's very little soul and passion in this stuff, and the writing, like I said, is fucking atrocious. And I've noticed nowadays that when going on streaming services, particularly Amazon Prime and Netflix, you have to wade through the crap to find the occasional diamond in the rough, and it's a slog. And this has also been demonstrated by the fact that companies have been quite happy to delete said content off of streaming services to get tax breaks, which of course have screwed over the folks involved by not giving them residual payments. I'll name one example that I saw. An actress called Doira Bird. She showed a residual payment check she got for an episode she appeared in of a TV series, and after all the deductions, she got 1 cent. Yeah, which is like, okay, but like I said, I have very little sympathy for these guys compared to what we earn. Some of these guys earn more in 1 month than I'll see in my lifetime. and now they're whinging for better paying conditions while some of us are still struggling to pay the household bills. So I do hope it lasts for a long time, because there's a lot of old stuff that I've not seen that I can delve into in the meantime. And yeah, I don't give a toss.
I'm with Hojo on this one. Better content should be required for
Yeah,
better pay.
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
As far I'm also with you, Justin, on the I don't really care about what these
Yeah.
loony writers and loony artists are doing.
I'm listening to you, Ari, but I'm watching Rob take notes.
No, you know what? I'm gonna.
Rob's
Sorry,
doing our
my
transcript
internet's so
today.
bad. I'm trying to use my hotspot.
That's what she said.
I'm just.
Oh, come on! Where's my pun alert for that?
Damn it! Where is it? There you go.
Oh, you clicked off it, and again, and again, and again.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all you get, Justin. That's all you get.
Thank you. I'll take it. Carry on. Sorry.
It's almost as if we got Jacobus back on the stream. Anyway, yeah. As far as the strikes go, I don't really care. I'm not on the actor's side. I'm not on the writer's side. I'm not on the studio side. However, there is one issue which I'm kind of on this side with.
Okay.
There's been talk about the AI clauses in contract.
Yeah. I heard about
that. Now we can do so much with AI, like generate whole clips and images and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They are worried of their likeness being paid for. Oh, look, he's got the wrong logo.
Yeah.
But their likeness being paid for one-off payment, and then being used in duplication across many different properties without any residuals.
Yeah.
That would be heartbreaking if you ended up in a situation like that, and your whole art was your face and your actions.
Yeah, we've seen how AI can be used to take the piss with independent publishing, actually, because I saw a screenshot of the top books released in the erotica fiction, and apparently they're all AI written books, and they all have the same cover of a buff shirtless dude on the front. It's like, come on, really?
We should really do that.
If it were AI written, surely they'd have like a picture of a buff, shirtless Apple Macintosh on the cover.
Potentially. But, people are using it to take the piss, and okay, I forgot about the AI side of things. But given the writing in some of these Hollywood shows, AI could probably do a better job.
I would not be surprised if it did.
AI is AI porn like check out this guy do his transistor.
I have no idea, because I won't go near any of it.
Transistor?
Yeah.
All right. No one's going to do it for me, so. Pun intended. There you go. I gave myself a half.
Yeah. But I've got no sympathy for them. I really haven't, because now these folks are in the same boat as us, and like, well, enjoy the show, boys.
Yeah. Speaking of giving halves, let's move on to another news story. Ethan Van Sciver has just launched a couple new campaigns. Some would say under a little bit of controversy, given that no one on this stream has their books from the last campaign.
Nope.
We will leave
still
it
not
there,
there, Justin.
No, still haven't got it. We know why we haven't got it, because I think, Aria, you and I did the version where we got Wrecked Planet and a Salamandroid comic, and the Salamandroid comic has arrived late. So still haven't got it. And it's like, well, I love Cyberfrog. I think it's a great comic, but I'm not giving any more bloody money until I get my fucking books.
Yeah, not to mention, I don't know about you, Justin, but I bought the 24-hour perk, right? Like the one that was the one that's only up there for the very first day, and which I feel like shows a degree of loyalty, right, to to a crowdfunding campaign when you do stuff like that. Not to mention, I
Mhm.
bought like everything on it then, which is why
Yeah.
fulfillment's been delayed. But it does sting a little. I get it, you know.
Yeah.
It does
Oh,
sting
come
a
on,
little.
Rob. Where was the
knowing
pun
that
intended?
I'm being penalized for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. Wait. Here we go. Pun intended.
Oh, I got a full one. Thanks, Rob.
Did you?
No, I can't make that joke.
Well, I'm glad you got a full one, buddy.
Yeah.
And then before Justin tells us about his stats, width, inches, girth, and all that, let's take a look at the second campaign that he's launched, which is Dale Keown's Pit Poster campaign. So
I didn't pay much attention to this.
We did a good job of tracking the Pit Omnibus campaign right up until the point in which it omnibusted.
Fell flat on its ass.
Yeah, in other words. And so Indie Comics was left without Pit for a while, but it seems like Ethan has brought it back somewhat with this campaign. Two things I'll draw your attention to quickly is very low effort looking campaign. I remember the first Cyberfrog page was really nicely designed. Let's be honest, he's copy and pasted some low res images here in just one after another. And then the second thing that everyone seems to be up in arms about is the price on these posters.
Yeah. And that's before postage. £27 for a poster. Get fucked.
What is it? A -5.
Look, I love
A0
art, but I ain't paying that for a damn poster. Hell no.
Yeah, that's like a wallpaper strip.
Yeah.
Is it like laser printed on lead or what? Or
God knows.
Yeah, it's written on the back of the slabs that the Ten Commandments are written on. That's but geez,
yeah,
interesting one. Justin, did you have some stats on these campaigns?
Yeah, I was watching. I didn't bother with the Pit posters for reasons I think I've just made clear, but I did watch Cyberfrog issue 3 to see how it did because he launched it on July 4th, and within 4 hours he'd taken $200,000. By the end of the day, it was at 314,000. And at the time of this stream, it sits at almost $360,000. Stretch goals have been announced since and can obviously be viewed on the Indiegogo page. But as I've already stated, I'm not going near it yet because I haven't got my Wreck Planet.
How much did his last book bring in?
I believe it was over $1 million, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, hard to say because he splits it across multiple campaigns, right? Like,
okay. Well, if we go for Indiegogo, then we've got a bit of an indication, right?
Yeah. Where is his Wrecked Planet, the main campaign, which did on its own without any of the subsequent campaigns, £922,000. So almost 12,000 backers on that one, which, you know, it's no understatement. It is impressive what he's managed to do.
Yeah.
I just realized I was not sharing anything I was talking about then, but you get the gist.
You certainly do.
Sure, Chris is in the chat and he's saying the second Cyberfrog will probably be the last one I get. And
yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I think you may not be the only one. Justin's waiting on his big package.
Big package! Ooh, you bugger. You know what gets me going.
Yeah, Rob loves a big package.
Oh, big package!
I mean, with the Cyberfrog story, I love it because I do love the sort of post-apocalyptic genre, which this sort of fits in. But you've got to get the books out in a reasonable time. I mean, it feels to me like he's got what my friend in project management called scope creep, where you take on too much and sort of forget what your priorities are a little bit, because the toys, the reprints of the first Cyber Frog, and what's the other one he did? Unforgettable Tales. Okay, they were great. They were nice. Well done. But you're keeping people waiting, and it's going to catch up to you eventually.
Rob, give us one more.
Big package! Hang on. Bonus.
So say once more, a bit more sultry.
Bonus section. Actually, talking about bonus section. No. Big package! There you go.
There we go.
Rob, I said more sultry, not with more chromosomes. Sorry, that was cruel.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hojo says no posters for me. My man cave is already filled with music stuff, and Chris is saying, Michael is saying, I wanted the Pit Omnibus. I have absolutely zero interest in posters, and I'm thinking, what a weird campaign idea, right? When you can just print that off yourself. Those images are online.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about seeing if I can get all of the Pit issues and seeing how much it costs me, just because I really fear for how much this will cost international backers.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Ethan's new projects, and we will move on to whatever story was next. I don't remember, but over to you, Rob.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I should. Right. I'm not presenting anything then. Share screen. Moving on. And here we go. Boom. All right. Check it out. Wolverine's new look. Looks familiar.
Ooh.
I mean, it's kind of nice, actually, that there's a bit of like, what do you call it? Like uniformity between the two.
Yeah, like mustard and ketchup, right?
Nice.
I'm not making that.
So this is out. Well, this was from July the 10th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, they're filming, and they're filming somewhere in the UK as well.
Well, the filming has actually stopped for the strikes.
There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted to mention next. So
sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Oh, contrast. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I brought to the table with that one. Interesting enough. I think a lot of people have been waiting around for that for a long time, have they not?
Yeah. I mean, I was a bit saddened they never did it before Logan, because Logan was a great send-off movie for Hugh Jackman's version of Wolverine. Yeah. I'm a bit conflicted that he's come back for this, because I think he said he wasn't going to originally. But if it's to see them two fight on the screen, I'd be interested, because whenever they fought in the comics, those issues were worth quite a bit of money as a result. So, I don't know. I'm a bit torn about it. I might watch it. I might not. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Well, have they ever given the reason why they've never had the yellow costume in before? I mean, I know like Logan is kind of like this lone rebel figure. I mean, at least in the movies. But yeah.
I don't think they've ever given a reason that I can remember anyway.
In the very first X-Men movie.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine and Cyclops. Wolverine asks, why are we in these black jumpsuits? And Cyclops says something to the effect of, what would you prefer, yellow spandex? They make a joke out of it, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the comic book movie trends have come away from making everything black leather. Like, think about Blade. Like, his whole costume was redesigned for the movie, like trench coat, all leathers. The original X-Men was, like, for the first time in all black leather, rather than having some sort of yellow in their costume. The first Daredevil movie, do you remember that one? Rather than spandex, he had a red leather outfit. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was, if not the first, one of the first to have a comic book accurate costume. And they sort of forgot about that then until much later on in the MCU. Even the original movies in the MCU, like Iron Man, for example, didn't do comic book accurate costumes, because if you remember, Ironmonger, the bad guy, had a totally non-comic book look to his costume. And it just seems like now they're comfortable being, you know, a little bit goofy and a bit tongue-in-cheek with it.
Yeah.
I say all that whilst thinking it has just always looked way cooler and like even more realistic to have a goofy costume for a superhero than something like boring and dull. Because I mean, if I had superpowers, I'd be dressed to the nines. And
yeah, but you are a
what are
closet
you going to do?
But you are a closet Noel Fielding, really, aren't you?
You could say Wolverine's looking awfully sharp in this movie.
Oh, damn it. Wait.
Now he sees how hard it is to do.
Pun intended.
I swear that's the most that has been used on any of these streams yet.
The only thing we haven't seen from this Deadpool movie so far is the Wolverine mask. Where's the Wolverine mask?
Let's see what happens.
Hope he's not in all costume minus mask, because that would be so close and heartbreaking.
Well, at the end of the second Wolverine movie, he is given it in the director's cut. You do see it right at the end. So let's hold out hope and see.
Yeah. And let's just hope it looks good on Hugh Jackman's face, which I don't doubt it will. Don't doubt it will. Anyway,
it's kind of
move on
cool
to our
that,
next. Go on, Rob. Sorry.
I was just going to say it's kind of cool that, you know, like Ryan Reynolds he rocks the mask, whereas like we were talking on Saturday morning cartoons about Sylvester Stallone and his first Dread film. Yeah. Or his only Dread film, that he didn't wear the bloody helmet all the time. Very disappointing. Right, sorry, back to you.
Back to Justin for our next story.
All right, so Peregrine, Wings of the Falcon, the Indiegogo campaign, which was done by Graded 5 Point Comics. It's finally fulfilling the last of the books for Canada and for those of us in Europe. Now, you'd think this would be good news, but for those of us who backed it, myself included, this was a book that was ridiculously late. It was due back in April of 2021, and it took $53,000 or 41,000 UK. And its updates became sparse to the point there wasn't an update from September 2022 until June 2023. I don't know all of the details behind the scenes, but there were fallouts. There was a lot of mismanagement with money. I remember reading. I think one had a death of a relative, which I can understand to a point, but as I understand now, Graded 0.5 is being dissolved, and something else will come up in its place, I'm sure. But this was one of the few times I've been very, very disappointed with how a campaign has gone, because you have people assuring you that it's great to fund a comic and see it come to life, etc., etc. But when you get instances like this, because it's happened to me a couple of times now, you do lose faith in the whole thing. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to read the book when it arrives, if it arrives. I didn't forget about it, Mike. It was I chased up the creators on Twitter about it, and one of them gave me an assurance in a private message, I won't say who, obviously, that the funding and campaigns would be handled differently going forward. And I basically said to him, well, that's if people come back, mate, because I think you burned a lot of bridges with the way this went. And he didn't respond to that. So if and when it arrives, I'll talk about it on the show, I'm sure. But it's very disappointing in the end.
Yeah, indeed. Similar issues to what actually I won't go down that line of thought. But yeah, it is disappointing, but it's weird to see a team break up mid campaign, right?
Yeah, and it was very public as well. I mean, there's another creator I could roast as well for the way one of his books is being handled, but I'll save that for another time.
We'll
Ooh,
see.
tension.
Yeah,
But,
I'll talk about it afterwards so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right then.
So has the fulfillment begun in the UK then, or over
As
here?
I understand it, the supplier has the books, but they're just waiting to be posted. I don't think I'm allowed to say any more than that because I don't want this to sort of erupt into a big public row again. But yeah, there's been a lot of shit flying around on Twitter about it, which I've not paid attention to too much, other side from the fact that, well, one of these books is mine. I really like it.
So let's take a poll in the chat. Guys, do we want Justin to reveal the secret information or no?
No, don't.
I actually forgot grade 0.52 when Piper mentioned being glad to get away from GP5. I was drawing a blank. Yeah, so they've obviously, it's been so long now. People have forgotten all about this. Oh well, that's Peregrine, Wings of the Falcon. Maybe we'll see that back of hand shortly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's move on to our next story.
Yeah.
So, I had to Google this. How old is Danny DeVito? I mean, I don't want to be ageist. Me, ageist? But like, damn, how old is Danny DeVito? What do you think, guys?
Is he in his 70s?
Yeah, damn right he is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 78. Yeah. So he's talking about reprising his role as the Penguin. Would definitely consider. It's not exactly, yes, he's definitely going to do it. But, no, yeah.
Can I point out the elephant in the room here?
That'd be a penguin in the room.
Oh, the penguin in the room? Go on. There you go. He died at the end of the movie. How's he coming back?
Well, surely. Okay. Okay, so he gets frozen. He's a penguin.
I'm still having trouble with this one.
Justin, haven't you seen a recent Flash movie? Haven't we learned that nothing matters anymore? They can just
I know, but you've got to
let it go.
If it's a reasonable explanation, I can buy it. But I remember the guy having blood pouring out of his mouth at the end of the movie, collapsing, dying, and then being dragged into the water by his little penguins. I'm just having a trouble with this one. And to be quite frank, with some of these, with all of these, I don't want to be ageist here. Old farts coming back to do movies long after.
I take great offense to that, Justin.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, coming back to do these movies when, to be quite frank, they're past it. It feels like watching a rerun of Weekend at Bernie's.
I mean, frozen stiff penguin. No, yeah.
It might as well be.
Oh, Daddy Black has been called away. Daddy Black to the courtesy telephone. Oh, you're still there. Okay, good.
I'm still here. I just say that of all the people on this earth born to play the Penguin, I think Danny DeVito was the best one for it.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, if not Danny, maybe Rob.
Hey. Thomas Took says maybe you drifted in a river and somehow fell into a Lazarus pit.
That's a hell of a drift in the river. But okay, possibly.
Yeah, for sure. What's that? Raz AI Penguin?
Raz Al Penguin.
Oh, AI Penguin. Maybe it is AI. Right. Multiverse is a tool used by lazy writers. It was fine when Marvel was doing its What If series of comics back in the day, but it's trash now. Okay. All right. Yeah. And there you go. The multiverse answers everything. Yeah. Well, maybe he comes back as his long lost frozen brother. Yeah, I mean, Harrison Ford was in his 70s. Is in his 70s.
He's 80 now.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, he was 78 when they started making that movie.
What the
latest one?
The latest one.
Yeah.
How long have they been working on it?
It was 2 years because I remember this because slight segue here, I know, but when Indy 5 was announced, a podcaster called Matthew Kaddish warned people what to expect on Twitter when he said, you need to consider this. First of all, Spielberg isn't directing, Kathleen Kennedy is producing, Harrison Ford is 78, and the script has been written by John Kasdan, who wrote Solo. And even though he hadn't tagged Mangold or anything in the tweet, Mangold saw it and jumped on him from a high height about the whole thing, to which they had a quite funny row over Twitter. 2 years later, the movie's out, it's shit, and people are saying to Mangold, you owe him an apology.
Mike McCartney asks, who do we think could play a more comic accurate Penguin? Peter Dinklage.
Well, yeah, I'd say that's a good idea.
Is that just wrong or heightist or what?
No, but that would be amazing comedy to see.
Yeah, it would be.
Regular sized Batman beat Peter Dinklage Penguin.
Not to mention Peter Dinklage kind of burnt the ladder he climbed up, so no more dwarf actors can get roles.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to say a controversial opinion. I loved Colin Farrell as the Penguin in The Batman. I thought he was great.
I have not seen it. Something in this article they mention Colin Farrell. Wasn't it? The villainous character will soon take the small screen by storm in an iteration played by Colin Farrell. So the spin-off series. From Matt Reeves' The Batman.
Why?
I don't know. I gotta say, I watched The Banshees of Inisherin last night, and that's a dark movie. It's good, but it's dark.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely watch worthy. It's got some very good comic moments in it as well, but it's a dark one.
Very good, very good. Back to you then, Rob, for our last story of the day.
What? Okay. Which was, sure. So, local girl makes good. We do a lot of.
Does she,
What
Rob?
the hell? What the hell? Stop it, guys.
You keep stopping in the wrong place.
God.
So, this from The Guardian, don't you know? Hello.
God, The Guardian.
Yeah. What, Justin? I mean, like, let's put it this way: comics are not a genre. Comics are a medium. So, if we're going to talk about comics, we should talk about like all kinds of comics. Rachel Smith made big a few years ago with her lockdown comics. Maybe you heard about them.
No.
This young lady. So no, yes.
I never saw it, but go on.
She was big on Twitter. On Instagram, and she garnered a huge following on Instagram, and she managed to and she published the books. She collected her comic strips and published them. So I think she's done very well. This young lady, she's only 24. Zoe, I believe I'm pronouncing this correct. Thorogood, from Bradford. Local girl. Local. She's been nominated for 5 Eisners, which is absolute. Absolutely, yeah, well done. And let's see, she's got 5 categories. She's only got 2 graphic novels out, and they've both been nominated for several for like writing, for art, but also she's got another Eisner nomination for a front cover she did for it's for Rain. There you go. It's like a horror novella. Yeah. So that's kind of cool to see, like a British girl doing very well over in the Eisners, which is like an American thing, right? I don't know what the history is of British artists and creators getting Eisners, but well done to you. All right, let's go back to the chat.
Well done to the girl that Rob was following back from school. And,
you ass.
Wow, Jesus.
I
Even
know.
I wouldn't make that
Damn.
God,
Ow.
fucking hell.
he's there. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh, I can work my magic with a pencil.
No, let's not go down this route. What the hell's the matter with you two? Good God.
Ah.
Well, for the new viewers in watching along today's stream, I apologize for that. But
You bloody
welcome
should.
to the bargain bin.
Yeah.
Welcome to the bargain bin. Indeed, we've got our next segment, and I'm going to hand it over to Justin first for.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Yeah. All right. So normally in this segment, you would see me open a particular box that arrived through my letterbox and show off contents. But I broke the rules with this one once I realized what it was. And it's for a good reason, which I'll get into shortly. So this is what was in the box.
Ooh.
Issue 1 of the Mythicals. Of course, Hojo was on the show a little while back talking about the book. And I believe it was him that had the Pion Pion animated trailer, sorry, which I thought was fantastic and made me back this. And it came with some wonderful little extras. So first of all, you've got the prints. So there's this one.
Ooh,
And then we have this one, which I think a few people will know the artist.
What?
Yeah. And then finally,
You're not gonna name him.
Mr. Peter Gilmore.
There you go. There you go.
And then there's this final print, which came with it.
Nice.
Also was this groovy little sticker,
Ooh,
which I haven't
that's
used
very
yet.
cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Where's that going then?
I don't know.
Don't
yet.
answer that. Don't answer that.
Yeah, I got a couple of fridge magnets. I assume they're fridge magnets. You even typed up a lovely little thank you note for backing his book, which I won't read out because, well,
Does it get personal and weepy?
no, but it's grateful. So let's put it that way. And
Nice.
also, I backed the perk where you got the trading cards. Now, first of all, you got 3 character trading cards here. And it's even cool because on the back,
Really
you've
nice.
got the little bits where redacted information, which I thought was quite clever. But then this is my favorite one. You've got, let's see if I can get that on camera. There you go. You've got the metal trading card. I love these things. I think they're awesome. Now, why you can make it smaller? One more thing. It's signed, which is also
Nice.
very, very cool. Now you can make me small again.
Make him small.
Yeah, make
Only
it
that's
small.
nice, Justin.
Now,
I don't.
why am I pointing it like this? Because I backed this book, I think about 3 or 4 months ago, if I remember correctly. It arrived on time. Which
Looking
is,
at you, Hojo. Good job,
Yeah.
dude.
which is commendable and needs to be praised because this is the first comic I've backed since all this began that has actually arrived on time. And also, one thing I appreciated was that the guy signed it for free because a certain other creator out there charges for his signature, which when I'm paying $25 for your comic book, the signature needs to be free. But I won't say his name. But seeing that was like, well, I appreciate that also. So, Hojo, I know you're watching. This was a great read. It was a very nicely made comic. And you have my money going forward for the next 9 issues, I believe. So,
Woo-hoo.
congratulations
Wow.
and keep it up because this was admirable.
Wow, well done, Hojo. You've made an impression on Justin.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Funny you should show up today for this stream as well. Good to see you. And good to see your books going out. It's been really cool seeing people post them on Twitter. So good to see that. Good to see that. I want more people to post Taylorless when it arrives.
Yes.
Come on, guys. If you got it and you haven't sent me a photo, send me a photo.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I mean, obviously I showed it on here, but I didn't show. Did I show? I don't know. I
don't
can't
know.
remember. But then again, I've been kind of busy.
You're
Right.
forgiven, Rob. You're forgiven. Did we miss a news segment? The Sarah Connor one, right?
Oh, oops.
Okay, we'll come back to that at the end. We'll come
Yeah.
back to it. But yeah, continuing the what's in the box. So I had a really good what's in the box planned for last week, but of course, baby happened. I couldn't really wait any longer, so I opened the box. So I'll just pretend we're rewinding, and I'll show you what. So I'm a big fan of Masters of the Universe, and I received 2 packages. One I received a little while ago, and one I received last week. But I've been waiting for them both to be here to open them up. I've got 2 packages here. I don't know if you can
2
see
packages
outside of the box, but we've got this is Grislaw, and this is a special character. He looks like He-Man, but he's not He-Man. I'll show you him now. He's these are ones that have come off Mattel Creations, so you can't just buy these 2 in store. But this is Wonder, aka Wonder Bread He-Man, aka He-Man with brown hair and a gun. So I think he's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and this is going to be an all action figure. What's in the box? So I got myself a Wonder, and this one is really cool. He's my favorite. Grislaw. Right, no one makes furry jokes. But yeah, got me a Grislaw. The really cool thing with these is because they're online exclusives, rather than getting promotion on the back, you get a really nice art print.
Oh, wow.
And they've reflected that on the
I mean, it's going to be really difficult to put that in a frame, though, isn't it?
You'll see these eventually all hung up on the wall behind me, hopefully. So yeah, there's 2. I've got more to show you, and I think Rob will like these next.
Are they Daleks?
Oh, they're not Daleks, but they're indie comics related. So while I was in hospital, a bunch of action figures arrived that I got lucky and got for fairly cheap. So you'll recognize these from various different comic book franchises. I've got Marv from Sin City.
Oh, okay,
yes.
nice.
There you go. He is a heavy action figure as well.
Looks like a in color.
He is
hey.
black and white, literally painted black and white.
Okay.
Which I thought was a really cool way to create a Sin City action figure, right? Given that, like you can see the image there is no color. But these are part of a line called Legendary Comic Book Heroes. I remember these being in stores, and you could probably get the whole collection for not very much more than £20. Each one of these cost me £20.
God, they saw you coming.
I've got 2 different variations of one of my favorite heroes, Anne O'Brien from Monkey Man and O'Brien.
Okay.
You can't see either of them because of all of the glare.
Yeah,
but
right.
Pretty good looking figures, apart from the packaging on this one, which is a bit naff, but
yeah,
it'll do.
You know,
and the last one,
because of the glare, it looks like they're Carrot Top.
Yeah. And last one, Rob will like this, but you're definitely not going to be able to see this on camera because he's see-through. It's Judge Death from the Judge Dredd series. You can't see him because he's a transparent variant, so the light could just try and out. The thing is, can you see how faded this package is compared to this one?
Yeah.
He's clearly been out in the light for a long time. So I'm thinking this isn't the color he's meant to be because he looks yellow. I'm thinking he's discolored, and so has the Build-A-Figure part in there.
Oh dear.
Interesting. I'll open him up at some point and see if it.
That's what he said.
See if it makes a difference. The thing is, these all come with a part to build Monkey Man, which I'm sure everyone knows, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But if his leg is discolored, this one's going to be a bit of a dud because I don't want him with just one dodgy looking leg. And
God.
So yeah, that was my what's in the box. I had quite a lot this week. And Brill, before we move on to anything else, let's hit that last news. That last news. Over to you, Rob.
Bong! Linda Hamilton! Everybody knows who she is. Coming to Stranger Things. Oh, I'm trying to scroll using the wrong screen. Coming to Stranger Things 5. Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got some brilliant names on Stranger Things. So, fair play indeed. Did you know that Netflix has a website, like a news website, and they call it this?
No.
Ta-dum!
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. That's 1 point that she's going to be in Stranger Things 5. Let me see. I read through this earlier and I forgot. There you go. It's going to take a while for it to come out.
Yep.
I think not until next year at the earliest, right? All right. What
see.
else? Okay. The last thing is. Dun-dun! Miles Morales Spider-Man is coming out.
Let's pretend we didn't hear this. Out of the closet.
Oh, what? No, we didn't set that joke up at all. So yeah. So Panini UK. So for Spider-Man aficionados, and I don't know what's going on here. Spider-Man India and Spider-Ham. Peter Porker. No, but this has come out. It's got a UK release 20th of July. So, 3 days. There you go. And actually, $2.99. It's all right, actually. I mean, like the way comics are priced these days, I find $2.99 a month. It's okay for 48 pages. No, what do you guys think?
Who'd have thunk we'd have a mainstream comic on this show?
Well, I know. Well, hey. I'm going to be in the UK next week. I'll have a look in... God, do we have a W.H. Smith still? I don't even think we do.
In train stations, usually.
Yeah. So, I might just have a peruse. I mean, I'm not going to get a subscription or anything. I don't even... I am so out of Marvel. I have no idea. Who is Miles Morales? I have no idea.
How do I say this politically correct? He is Spider-Man of a different skin color that was introduced in the what was it called? The Ultimate Universe. But the series was shit canned, and they brought him over to regular verse. Again, I'm trying not to think how to say this nasty, but Eric July actually spoke about copies of main characters that are of a different skin color, where he addressed other black people in the video and said, if you like these kinds of characters, which are race swaps of an original, then you're okay with sloppy seconds.
Ouch.
And to be quite honest with you, I understand where he's coming from.
Someone say something about sloppy seconds? What are you talking about, Justin?
Of all the things I said, you come onto that. Yeah, exactly what Michael says. He's just Miles Morales.
You come onto that, yeah.
I know. Hang on. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Pun intended.
That was a mistake, but I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Pun intended. Enough of that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to delete this.
It's another case of gender swapping or race swapping a character. Now, I'm sure the first issue may do well because issue ones always do, but then you see the drop off, and I think that's what will happen here. But it's like Rob said, I'm out of Marvel. I don't give a shit. The first mainstream comic I bought was last month, and that was because it was that one we actually talked about where Jetfire appears in the new Image comic. I bought that issue to see what it was like, and it's not bad, but I don't give a toss. Marvel are probably going downhill. Hey, I can hear something in the background.
Just can you hear the?
Yes, I can hear.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, Justin also has spider powers in that he likes to shoot webs, and I'll leave you on.
All right then. So we've got. Hang on a sec. Hang on. That's out of order. Give me an R. Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me a. What is that? R. Give me an S. Give me a U. I have no idea what Ben is talking about.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue what he's on about either.
Amazu. Amazu.
I'm wondering if he's been enjoying a particular substance.
So yeah. Hey, creators outlet. Hello, she. Right. And no. This is for Aria, I think. I don't think it's for you, Justin. Dude, I ain't calling you daddy, you freak. I hope it's not for you, Justin.
I doubt it very much.
Oh, okay. That was shorthand for Marvel sucks.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Ouch. I don't know if that's hey Eric. Hello to the Revolutionary War runner-ups. How are you guys today? Runner-ups, runners-up, runner-ups. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Drinking our tea and happy.
Yeah. Little Shadow is noisy. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Shadow Black. Oh,
Yeah.
we've already. Oh, Mike McCartney. Yeah, you have just named the Blackness offspring. Well done, you. Right. Alrighty. Okay, so we're left in charge. Yeah, what can we do now? Was there anything else? No, that was it. I shared everything. I'll tell you what I could share. I don't know. Have you got anything you want to contribute? What have we got next on the agenda?
I believe that's it.
Was that it?
I believe
was that
it's
it?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Eisner thing was the last thing, and then these last little things.
Yeah.
I could. What are we doing for time? 1 minute 3. Let me just dig something out for the graphic goose.
1 minute 3.
1 hour 3. Right. So this is something that I picked up on this week.
Oh god!
And I shared it with the graphic goose, and he's seen it already. And if I can find it, I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't think I was going to be called on to actually change it. Oh, damn, where is it? Justin, your book. Talk about your book while I find it.
Right. Well, for those who don't know, I'm an author in my spare time. I write science fiction books with a varying degree of twists, and I actually finished my manuscript for book number 10 yesterday.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
But it was a weird one because I had the outline all ready and set, and it was one of those classic cases where the book just took off in its own direction. Do you want me to pause where you can play this video?
Oh shit! Am I still? I didn't realize I was still sharing. No. Let me stop. Let me. Have I done that? Yeah. No, not me. Damn it. Bollocks. Hey, tell us. Oh, there you go.
What the hell?
Tell us. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I'm just a part-timer here.
Yeah.
Oh no, what are we looking at now?
We're not. We're talking. We're listening to Justin. Here, let me stop presenting that, and let me get back to. How do I get it back to the normal screen? Bloody hell!
It's this one.
There you go.
It's that one. There you go. There you go.
I've been indulging in a lot of noir storytelling and listening to such books as The Maltese Falcon and The Big Sleep. and I'd had the idea of doing my own noir detective story with a science fiction twist, and I had the outline ready to rock and roll, and started following. Do you want me to pause again? You keep bringing up this video.
No,
Right.
it just goes on.
And-
It just went onto it
yeah.
automatically. I didn't want to share it now.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I had my outline literally sort of like this, and then the book just went and took off in its own merry direction. I had to pause 3 times to adjust the outline to make the story work better, and in the end, I clocked the first draft at just over 82,000 words. So it's been such a weird one writing this, because it literally went off in its own merry direction. Yeah, there's the tweet. Yeah,
This is the same book we're talking about.
that's the one. Yeah, it hasn't seen the editor yet, and one of the reasons being, I'm setting up a Patreon because a lot of independent authors have one, and this book will be exclusive to people who sign up. You will be able to see the unedited chapters, the work in progress, before they obviously are published, plus as well as behind the scenes art progression of the main covers and back cover. But yeah, it's I wasn't going to do a Patreon at first, but then I had a couple of authors say to me, you should really do it. And one author even said to me she had a reader actually notice a massive mistake in the manuscript, which she had to correct. But yeah, it's a strange one, because now my son, now he knows I've finished the book, he wants me to write him a kaiju monster story.
That's
yeah.
cute.
Well, he loved the Godzilla universe and all that. And I said to him, okay, I've got an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't got the monsters to do it with, so I can't at the minute. So Nicky, he trots off. He says, okay. And he comes back the next morning, and he's drawn me the monsters. So I'll give you...
Make it big!
Yeah, so this is my 12-year-old son's art of what he drew me. So there's that one, first of all.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Very nice.
Nice.
And then there's this on the back.
Oh, yeah.
And there's this one.
Okay.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Followed by that on the back.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And then this one.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay.
That on the back. And finally, this one. And that on the back. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, so now I have to write the book. And he's not going to let me forget about it either. So while I'm having a little breather from writing, just to get my brain unscrambled from this story, I've started plotting it out. And
How's about this? Suggestion: write a young adult novel, like for younger kids. With the...
I thought about it once, Rob, but the thing is, I just can't do it, because I like
you
my
is
violence.
not down with the kids,
No, I'm not. I like my violence, I like my action, and I like my swearing. And
how old? Nicky, did you say his name was?
12. Yeah, he's 12 years old.
Dude, he's not going to be able to read that for at least another 4 years, then, is he?
He'll be fine, because in this house, my wife swears like a trooper. So he's heard it. She's from an Irish family, and she swears like there's no tomorrow. And he's heard it all before.
Who's on?
She hasn't got the accent, but she's from that sort of thing. So I can get away with it. But yeah, it's a case of, you've got to write this now, Dad. So it's like, all right, fine. So I've started plotting it out, and I know I can have some fun with it. I was supposed to watch a movie today for a bit of research, but we'd watched it on Amazon Prime previously, and it's now been locked behind a paywall for another streaming service channel. So it's just a case of, I'll just buy the Blu-ray. Fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone that backs the Patreon, you'll get access to early chapters before editing.
Do you have the link?
It's not up yet. The reason being, the book that I've just written, it's got some sultry female characters in it to go with the genre. and my artist is making me the drawings so I can make sticker packs as an introductory gift for anyone that joins. And once they're ready to rock, I'll launch it.
Did you say sultry or salty?
Sultry.
That's all right.
Well, are the sticker packs of the ladies, or are they to cover up the ladies for the safer work versions?
No, they're of the ladies. They're not naughty versions. I'll give you an example. One's a singer in a nightclub, one's a police officer, and the other one's a secretary.
Justin, you dirty minx. Every other stream we come across a sultry chick that you've either written about or read about.
Because you have to
One
write
time it was
yourselves. No, I didn't write that shit. Hell no. But I do love. But in writing this book, you've got to have the femme fatales, and there's more than one in this.
Hello, Max.
In this book, hello, Max. So yeah, it was great to finish it. I look forward to starting the next one. But obviously, the worst part now for any manuscript, I've got to edit the bloody thing, and editing is like nails down a chalkboard because it's not fun.
I assume you said hello to all the newbies in the chat.
Yeah.
Good.
What's this in reference to?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Is that your idea for a comic book, Michael? If so, get in touch and Justin will write it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
But I have also started writing my first graphic novel as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the artist I work with, Peter, she's always wanted to do a crowdfunded book. And she asked me to write a story. And she said, what would you write? And I said, based on what I've seen where you get a lot of these campaigns, they do multi-part stories, but they're always late. I said, I want to do single stories like it's a 90-minute action movie from the 80s or 90s. So you get a good read, you can put it down, you don't have to wait for part 2. And she said, okay, great. So I started writing it, and Peter said, what's the aesthetic we're going for here? And I said 90s Dark Horse comics, because they're black and white, saves money on production, and her art looks gorgeous in black and white. So it's a win-win on that one. But yeah, I'm almost at the end of the first act on that. Sultry ladies in hard hats. No. He's definitely been using that particular substance today. But
every day.
Yeah, I enjoy writing this stuff. It's fun and it sells.
Good.
We're going to have to make some streams about it soon. Some more creative streams, because that's something the bin has been lacking since the reboot. So,
yeah,
people in the chat, stay tuned for some more creative style streams.
No, Goose, there is not.
American lady with a headdress. In the
Talking of graphic goose. Talking of graphic goose, here's something I picked up on this week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there we go. I love this. Another AI generated story.
Oh. What the fuck?
What? Why did you say talking of graphic goose? You know he's a real person, right? Not
what the hell is
this? Not an AI. Oh, that's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Oh, it's terrifying. It's really interesting because you can see that got the bits from that's the Volkswagen logo, totally warped by an AI.
What the hell?
Oh, where'd the birds come from?
What the fuck am I watching? It feels like I've been doing a particular substance now. How is this related to Goose? I mean, Rob, have you been taking a particular substance tonight?
Yeah, not to get too Christian about it, but I think that's what hell looks like.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not a Christian.
Why? What's that related to? Well, I just thought it's easy enough to swap up. They did not look like ducks anyway.
You see that?
Ah. Oh my god, that's brilliant. There's one on Heidi. Google the Heidi AI film.
No,
It's
I don't
just...
think I want to.
If you think that's
doing in your
terrifying,
spare time.
if you think that's terrifying, see what they did to Heidi. They're
No,
like
I don't think I want
villagers
to.
with burning torches.
How does the AI make that? Is it literally designing it frame by frame and like
giving you
just
one of those. I sure as hell
I
don't.
believe so. Yeah,
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
it totally is.
That is morally disgusting and visually disgusting. I never want to see that video again.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh
Rob.
well, that's a shame.
Poisoned my mind for a Monday night.
The one time when I was in hospital, they gave me
Morphine.
really strong painkillers to, obviously to zap me out. But they hit it's like nothing. Then they hit you all of a sudden, and all of a sudden the room just turned 180 degrees in my vision. That's what that felt like.
Oh wow, that's scary. All right, seeing as you didn't ask for it. Hang on, wait. How much time we got? Yeah, I
think
totally
we're done,
have.
Rob.
Yeah, we're done now. We had another segment planned, but we'll do another show for it because we haven't got long enough.
Right, ready for this? You are not ready for this.
Oh no!
Is this that other one you were talking about?
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the hell?
Hello.
Whoa!
Welcome to Wales.
Aria, do not ever give him controls to this stream again.
Oh
I'm wondering
no!
if there's something in this water now.
It gets better. It gets
No, it
better.
don't.
It gets better.
This looks like a Coca-Cola advert. What the?
Wait for it.
No, I don't want to wait for what the. What the?
Oh no! That is literal demons.
Oh god!
I know Ben will back me up on this one. That is disgusting. I never want to see that again.
Thank you very much for coming to our show today, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
If you feel disturbed by any of the content you've seen today, here's a number at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah. Nobody will answer, but try calling it anyway.
Right.
Wow. That was an eventful way to end the stream. Very, very interesting. Guys, let us know. What do you think of all this AI bollocks? I know the Saturday Morning Cartoon guys have let us know that on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
What is Mr. Took saying? I equate editing to combing out dandruff if the hair was stuck together with PVA.
An apt comparison.
Well said, dude. Well said. So, I've been to the cinema with you.
No, I'm not going there.
But never on a second date.
I'm not going there. I can't there.
He's a bad boy.
No, I'm not going there.
All righty.
Yeah. We'll leave it there, guys. Guys in the chat, thank you for joining us. It's been a good show. Let us know what you'd like to see next time. Let us know what you thought of this show. Let us know, I don't know, which one of the bargain bin, I don't know,
has been taking drugs.
Okay. And on that note, we are out.
Bargain bin, let's see what crowd is in. Baba Dave and his hair. He's old man, but please don't stare. Alright, He's on the bargain bin. Now this just in, it's just in. Our guy who just snuck in. He takes a joke, he just don't care. He's a regular gummy bear. New boy, here on the bargain bin. Bonus section, it's area black. For the furries, he's got your back. Along with Neve, that rhymes with Steve. Can she weave? She'll knit you a sleeve. Whoa, they're on the bargain bin. It's on Monday night. If you're lucky, it's on time. It's a pile of shite, but to miss it is a crime. Just out the gate, it's Rob GP. He's not a dog, but he'll make you pee. Up for a laugh, he'll laugh at Oat. If he falls flat, he'll get his coat. Whoa, we are the bargain bin. You hear the bargain bin, huh? This is the bargain bin.